Found love without leaving home. The surprise. Page 1. The sun is shining. People are extremely active and vehicles are whizzing by. A normal occurrence in Timothy's neighborhood. He is still in bed with his eyes closed. He is deciding if he should continue keeping his eyes closed, wanting more sleep, or get up. Before that happens, anger fills his mind and he punches the bed. It's the noise outside. With a moment of frustration, he reacts. He grabs 2 pillows, pressing them against his ears, hoping to drown out the noise, but it doesn't work. The anger is followed by a growl like an angry dog, which causes an echo around his empty house. If anyone can see this, imagine that. They would think Timothy's a madman. Suddenly, he finds himself on his feet and he doesn't know how it happens. His eyes are now open, and the light that pushes through the window begins to burn, which causes his head to ache. It's like the light has a hand with a weapon in it, repeatedly striking Timothy's eyes. He sits back on the bed, just stiff, allowing his brain to awaken. At that moment, his phone rings. The screen flashes in and out. He can't see who's calling, and the phone is out of reach. Timothy's room is very large. There's a king-size bed with no frame. Not really elaborate. Just a box spring and a mattress pressed up against the wall. The wall. It's a wall in the middle of the room, with windows on both sides. And the room is filled with designs. A lively-looking room. The design is a replica of Timothy's face being held up by a tree, a palm tree that is littered with black glitter. The color is sea blue with yellow trim that lines the entire room. Lights fill the ceiling, each one nicely fitted in with a brilliant upscale design. The floor is weirdly different. Half of the floor is carpeted and the other half is hard wood. The carpet matches the color of the wall, sky blue. The colors are refined. It's a flawless combination. The room is filled with every piece of technology you can imagine. The television is thin as paper, sleek, with a defined picture, buttonless, a superb quality. Computers, phones, watches, just about every piece of high-quality technology is in this room. Most of his time is spent in this room. Hell, it's his favorite place in the house to be in. His mind is ready to move, but his body isn't agreeing with his brain at all. At that moment, his doorbell rings, forcing Timothy to slowly rise from the bed and walk to the monitor. There's a sluggish, punch-drunk action about him. He drags his legs like they are being held by the floor. Anyone could think he is mimicking a slow-motion scene from a movie with one step behind the other. There's no energy in him, but he is gaining ground. The doorbell has an unusual sound. It's a sound that is comparable to the Three Stooges sound effect. There are weird whistles, dings, and the sound of a man's voice in pain. There are cameras on the outside that capture several areas around his home, which Timothy keeps a close eye on through his computer monitor. As he approaches the monitor, Timothy sees a woman standing at the door with a box in her hand. With close examination, he notices the serious look on her face, but she is beautiful, has a nice figure like she exercises daily. Her eyes are thin but not squinty. Hair is past her shoulders. Her uniform is neat and fitted, a measure of a beauty queen without trying. There's a grace in her standing. Hell, she looks like she exhibits grace in everything. Timothy continues to watch her in the monitor. He is in a trance-like state not easily broken. Timothy just sat looking at her, waiting. Suddenly, she reaches in her pocket and pulls out her glasses. After placing her glasses on her face, she turns the box over to locate the label. Her hands are thin, nails manicured with a small scar in the middle of her index finger. After verifying the label, she removes her glasses from her face, placing them back in her pocket, raises her hand and presses the doorbell again. Timothy pauses with a nervous shake. There's an instant defensiveness that comes over him. "Leave the box there, thanks," Timothy said as she pauses with a confused look on her face. Her eyebrows are raised, eyes widen as though that wasn't enough. "No, I want you to sign for it, and I want to put it in your hand," she says. Timothy heads off to the door, but he pauses, not knowing what to do. He can't believe she wants him to open the door for a simple package. Timothy pauses again for a quick thought. He thinks, but he is still unclear of his next action. He runs to his room to grab a plain blue shirt and basketball shorts. He tosses the shirt in the air, and as it begins to fall, he pulls the shirt over his head and basically jumps in his shorts. Timothy dashes to the door, tying his shorts in the same motion with a nervous pull. He approaches the monitor to see if she's still there, and she is. He releases the strings to his shorts and presses the microphone. "I will open the door, but please step into the corridor. Thank you." The delivery woman steps in. The door makes a click sound, releasing the lock. She steps over the lip that separates the corridor at the bottom. The door opens to Timothy standing there. "Hello, sir. Thanks for accepting your ordered package," she says. Timothy attempts a half smile. His smile is stiff, dry, and somewhat unpleasant or even creepy. The delivery woman sets her eyes on Timothy as he signs the delivery slip. The fact remains that he is amazed at her natural beauty, which he says a lot. After he's done signing for the package, she mentions the houses in the community that are different from his. This house is technically advanced. "There's no other house that has a safe feeling like this one," she says with a disposition of curiosity. Timothy replies quickly, "Yes, it's what I've always wanted. A home that gives a person a safe feel, a safe dwelling to wake up in. Damn, why?" Timothy is frustrated because he feels something, and he doesn't know what it is, and he tries to block it, whatever it is. His thoughts and his feelings are still not agreeing with one another. They are going in two different ways. Her smile, the damn smile, it is something he doesn't want to see. It's beautiful. He thinks she's using it to play tricks on me. He quickly blurts out, "Thank you, but I have to get to work right now." She seems surprised from his quick dismissal of their interaction because she wants it to continue. "I understand. We all need to focus on getting money for ourselves," she replies. He places the boxes on the floor. He attempts a slight lift in his shoulders along with his hands to show he's in agreement with what she is saying. "Have a nice day, Mr. Timothy Parks, Jr., she says. "You too. And what is your name again?" asks Timothy. She replies with such a complete portrayal of femininity in her voice. "My name is Yasu." "Wow. Does your name have a special meaning behind it?" Her eyebrows lift. "Yes, it means peaceful in Japanese." Bang, bang, bang. There are crackling sounds happening near the steps behind them. It's Miss Brenda, the neighbor across the street, walking towards them. Miss Brenda is a short, larger, older woman with a curved posture, gray hair, and large glasses hanging from her nose. Miss Brenda was around when my parents were alive. They were very close neighbors, like family, spending so much time together. "You need to leave this house and find a woman, Timothy. All these years and you haven't been outside yet," she says in her old dragging voice. Timothy laughs. He isn't sure what to say to an older woman that he respects. Though she has the mouth of a garbage truck at times, in a politically correct society, we need openness. His voice is stern and respectful. "Miss Brenda, I'm okay with my zone, and I've been here for a long time." Miss Brenda tilts her head, as though she is thinking of what to say next. But I doubt it, and he can sense a question coming. Slightly turning towards Yasu, she says, "This is a cute girl, but she wouldn't want to be in a box with you. Every single day, she would be stuck in here with no way to leave." Yasu, shocked by what she's hearing, her eyes widen, as though she wants to hear more, so she leans on the frame, still trying to gather what she's heard already. There's a smile on her face. From the way things began, she wants to know about this strangely different man. Timothy hurries Miss Brenda away as fast as he can. "Thanks, Miss Brenda, but I gotta go back to work. I have to earn money or else I will get fired." He says this while gently guiding her through the corridor. Yasu is laughing in an uncontrollable rage, grabbing her stomach as her eyes begin tearing. Timothy quickly says, "I think you should help her to her house. It will be good customer service." Yasu continues to laugh as she slowly walks with Miss Brenda hand in hand to her door. Timothy is embarrassed. He runs back in, not sure what to do next.